Since deciding to run for school board, I have been asked, why are you running for school board? What do you stand for? Here's my answer. First of all, my youngest son is a student at Lincoln Park High School. I care about our schools as only a parent can care. More broadly, though, I'm a lifelong resident of Chicago, and I'm deeply concerned for our city's future. I believe the city's two biggest problems are violent crime and education. Violence is an immediate challenge, and while I hope for the best, I don't know what I personally can do to address this issue. In the longer term, though, I believe education is an even bigger challenge for Chicago, and I want to help. Recently, CPS announced with some pride improvements in student learning assessments to pre-pandemic levels. I'm an optimist, and so I applaud these results. But the truth is that while the movement is positive, the absolute level of overall results is horrid. Among lower income students, who as a group make up roughly 3/4 of CPS, barely 1 in 4 third graders is reading at grade level. In third grade, students traditionally transition from learning to read to reading to learn, and the student that can't read in third grade will be at a severe disadvantage from fourth grade on. Realistically, hope for the non-reader's future is tenuous. We've got to do better. Student achievement must be our unrelenting goal. More specifically, I propose that we focus resources on third graders across the city and do whatever it takes to ensure that the vast majority of them complete third grade as competent readers. I'm not an educator, so I do not have the expertise to design this plan. But as board member, I will demand that our CEO, his central office staff, and all of our educators serving in the hundreds of schools across the city design and execute a program that will have literacy as a minimum expectation and achievement for students all across the city. Secondly, I believe parental choice and community involvement are necessary conditions for a successful school system. No matter how well trained and intentioned the professionals in our school system are, no one knows a child better than the parents. We must respect and value the choices that parents wish to make for their students. These include selective enrollment schools, magnet schools, and other public school choices beyond the neighborhood school. In June this year, I read with pride about 2 CPS students admitted with full ride scholarships to Stanford University. Both students' families had made a choice to attend a public school other than their default neighborhood school. That choice paid off. I believe that restricting or discouraging that sort of ambition and success is a disservice to all our children. Finally, I believe that budgetary transparency is absolutely essential. If we're to make great efforts for a massive system-wide improvement in student achievement and outcomes, it'll be necessary to adopt full budget transparency. The delays that we've experienced this year in revealing where the money is going builds distrust and cynicism. With total per student spending approaching $30,000 per year, Chicago's taxpayers, parents, and residents are entitled to know, where is the money going? I've been working with some of CPS's best educators for the last 10 years. In my role at the Education Equity Fund, we have helped over 150 CPS educators afford excellent graduate school training that advance their careers and make them more effective educators. I never cease to be amazed and impressed by the passion and commitment to Chicago's children that our educators bring to work every day. They deserve our full support. And as a board member of CPS, I will advocate for clear educational objectives, starting with universal third grade reading. I will work to provide the resources necessary to achieve this and to seek to cut out unproductive box ticking and administrative overkill. If we ask our educators to carry out a clear mission, give them the resources to do so, and eliminate unnecessary bureaucracy, then with transparent budgeting for all to see, and the dynamic edge that involved, empowered parents provide, we can make CPS the best big city school system in the country, and that's my goal.